Hey everybody, Casual That Place here, back with another episode in our Legends and Leaders series, or Leaders and Legends series, however you want to say it. And today we're going over Harriet Tubman. As you can see, she has 100% influence towards initiating espionage actions. She gets 5 war support on all wars declared against you, and she ignores movement penalties from vegetation. Pretty good. I just kind of set up just an okay game with taking her as Egypt. Just played through to the end of the antiquity. Got some feedback that this might be a little bit better showcase for you guys to see what some of these people can do instead of just the first 50 turns, which mostly are the same for everybody. You know, just let's see what the antiquity age looks like. And so basically what happened was there's lots of good resources I wanted to expand to. Was able to friend this city-state. There was one here, but then it got killed, so we just decided to land there ourselves. Good old Xerxes went to war with us. We had like a +8 at one point on our side, so we also got Gate of All Nations, and then he just said, okay, I want out of this war, you can have Kusa. So we took that for free. We are a little unhappy with 12 out of 7. We are in Future Civics. Again, this is Immortal, not Deity, just to make it go faster to show you guys what you can expect. I mean, lots of defensive things. We were able to get ahead because we were able to, these people were already mad, these two guys. So we were able to use that extra Diplo to vassalize, you know, a bunch of city-states and get bonuses from them, since we didn't have to spend it all stealing. But we were able to steal so much. We got a bunch of migrants. So Waset, the capital, is just huge. We probably got 8 migrants. It's just absolutely massive and disgusting. So let's see where we're at. Didn't really pay too much attention to the ancient wonders. Had some problems with this city-state right here. They kept stepping on the tiles, which stopped the production. I'd forget to put it back. So I lost several wonders because of that. Not a big deal, but I mean, we were able to get golden ages on every other one. She's really nice. You can just steal from people and not really matter, because that +5, you know, like somebody like Amina that got +5 only in desert and plains, but that essentially gives you a +5 at the start of the war on everywhere. And then if you take, you know, this right here, yep, +1, that's a +6 total. And then if you build Gate of All Nations, which, where do I have it? I have it somewhere. Maybe I have it in the second city. Doesn't matter. Point is, that gives you +2 on all wars. So you just then, it just is automatic. You start off +8, and there's nothing that people can really do to stop you. You just sit back and let them slam into you. That's why I kind of chose Egypt. Just let the Magi, let them slam into me. I turn around and then come back and take them out. So, you know, I really like Harriet Tubman. The migrants really help boost your cities, because you can do your steals so much more often. So let's come in here. If I wanted to, like 40 instead of 60, it's normally 60. I could come in here and steal. So if I do 2 of these, I now save 20. That means I can do a third one. So what other people do for 2, I get to do for 3. All right, so that's just how powerful it is. So for every 2 steals you normally get, you would get an extra 1. So like, think about that, especially on higher difficulties. That gets you ahead. Maybe you got some warrior behind, so you want to catch up. Like, she is super powerful, along with the 5 war support. And the great thing is, like, it still is down at 60 to start with, so you can bump that up. I mean, I essentially had it at 10. Xerxes brought it down twice. 10 war support in the ancient era. That's just insane. And you can see we have 12 cities. We took over this one. We had some waiting right at the end to get that military golden age, because we were just playing defensive and setting up for exploration. We have Kusa. We have good cities set to expand and take over more resources in the exploration age. And so, I mean, I really like her. I hate playing against her, that's for sure. You know, sometimes there's times where you're like, I don't want to mess with Harriet Tubman. So you either pick her or you make sure in your game setup that she's not picked. I had a comment on my leader tier list that somebody does that. If they're just not in the mood of dealing with Harriet Tubman, you know what? Just pick her or customize your game so she's not in the game. She's that annoying. You know, it took a little while to get going because she doesn't have any bonuses to production or happiness or anything. But it does get made up for with her stealing tech from people. It's just, you know, you have to get to Code of Laws before you can steal government secrets. So that means discipline, mysticism, Code of Laws, and then the mastery. So that's quite a bit of time. And then for your future tech, you get a little easier. You can come into writing, and writing mastery 2, you can steal technological advancements. Fortunately, because of Egypt and everything, I did have a nice cultural start with this Silk City, so that was able to help bump me up pretty fast. Still not the best if you look at the stats. Not really the best. Part of that is because of going over the settlement limit towards the end of the game. These would be better, but overall, she's pretty good. So definitely recommend. If there was a tier list based on how annoying it is to play against, she'd be S+. Just because that 5 war score, you really gotta either make her mad to declare on you, or just be prepared to spend a lot of Diplo right off the bat. You know, and so that's my thoughts. I'm trying this new format. See if you guys like this a little bit better for the leaders and legends of just playing the game and doing a little bit of a game recap. Yeah, so that's my take on Harriet Tubman. So make sure you leave a like, comment down below. What do you think about Harriet Tubman? Do you like playing as her? Do you like playing against her? Do you try to keep her out of the game? Let me know. Let me know who you like to play her with. If you like to play her, what combination of what civ do you like to play her with, and what civ do you not like to see her play as? Well, that'd be really interesting. Maybe you can do some games or something like that later. But this has been Casual That Plays with our Leaders and Legends Spotlight on Harriet Tubman. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that sub button, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.